Happy 2022. I hope your year's going well so far. First video of the year. I thought I'd start out with a Q&A, also with a new microphone. I finally went from the most popular YouTuber microphone, the Blue Yeti, to the other most popular YouTuber microphone, the Shure SM7B. And I think it sounds pretty crispy, if I say so myself. Okay, I picked my 50 favorite questions you asked me. There's a lot, but I think it'll be fun. So, number 1. How long has it been since you actually went herping? I had to check. It's been 4.5 years. A 5-year anniversary herping video? Probably not. Don't count on it. What are your plans for the channel? Do you plan on making your content more varied than it is now? I have so many video ideas. If I could just magically make all of my ideas poof into videos right now, I could upload like 1,000 videos. Yeah, I'm gonna do more varied stuff. I mean, I'll keep doing the stuff that you hopefully like. I mean, there's a lot of reptile series that I'll continue, but I have a lot of ideas, and I'll hint at a lot throughout this Q&A. So I'm gonna make it happen. It's happening, okay? Do you get upset with some of the hate coming towards you in the reptile community? No hate from me, just generally curious. I don't feel like I'm hated. Maybe I'm like blind to it, but yeah, I mean, I read like all the comments on my personal accounts and channel. It's pretty much all positive, unless I'm missing out on something, but no, not really. What's the one reptile you secretly hope will come into Emerald Scales so you can experience it? Every species I could ever imagine has come through Emerald Scales, and more that I didn't even know existed. There's literally none left. Like, I've thought about it. There's 0. So, yeah, it is what it is. What's the first album you've ever bought with your own money? And what's the most recent? I think that's a pretty interesting question. The first one, I'm pretty sure, was Monster Cat Volume 8. Maybe Volume 10. Between, like, 8 and 11. It's, like, EDM, house, future bass. I mostly just listen to future bass still. I was like 10 when I bought that, 11, somewhere around there. And I haven't actually bought any since. I just use Spotify, but I listen to the same music. What's the smelliest reptile you've personally owned? Madagascan Gecko. Oh my god. Do you ever regret starting Emerald Scales? Maybe due to mental health struggles, etc. And do you ever plan on expanding Emerald Scales if given the chance? I don't know what the future holds, but 100% do not regret starting at all. It's because of Emerald Scales that I had opportunities to do all sorts of things, which interestingly were none that I expected to happen because of Emerald Scales, but basically all of the content that I was able to give me for YouTube opened up so many opportunities, so no regret starting it, but who knows what will happen in the future. Please give us a chicken update. How are they doing and how's the enclosure and coop looking? I'm gonna do more videos. I think it'll be like a whole series of just working on the property, working on my land. I don't know what to call it. It's only an acre, but I have lots of projects coming up this spring and summer. And yeah, I'm gonna show the chickens a lot too. Oh, but they're all good. They're really big now, so that's cool. I know you've been experiencing burnout with reptiles and being a business owner. Ooh, I'm a business owner. I guess I am a business owner. So outside of those fields, what's something you're passionate about and what hobbies do you have? I love driving, anything car related pretty much. I really like driving. I love personal electric vehicles. Those are like electric scooters, electric bikes, the one wheel that I got. What else do I do? I've been getting back into Lego stop motion. I've done that a little bit. Photography, which I haven't done much of recently. Anything outside, landscaping. I'm getting into gardening. It's all like outdoorsy kind of chill stuff, which interestingly is something that I really liked as a kid and then hadn't really done for like recently, but I'm getting back into them. So yeah, just chill stuff, hanging out and doing things. You seem to be You seem to be at a very different place in your life, financially and career-wise, than the majority of people your age. Do you find that this makes connecting with peers more challenging? I might have to make this comment a whole video. The thing is, I don't really connect with my peers that much. I'm not a social person. I've spent more time talking to a camera the past 2 years than I have to people. However, I have had like individual little just interactions, conversations. I don't realize that I'm at a somewhat different place until talking about conversations. There is an odd disconnect. It does make it pretty hard. I mean, there's certainly tons of people in the same position that I am, and I can pretty much have a conversation with anyone, even if we disagree on anything, on everything. It does make it a bit hard. I don't know, kind of everything I do always incorporates money just because I think it's fun. I think it's enjoyable. It's like a game. It's like in-game currency, but real life currency. It's like what in-game currency is based on. What am I trying to say? Basically, yes. The answer is yes. But I think I'll have to think about this and do a whole separate video. Also, you said the first thing I noticed when I left high school was how much more difficult it was to meet people and socialize frequently, and how it was particularly difficult to allow myself to have fun whenever I had adulting that needed to be done. I imagine being your own boss can make that aspect more challenging. Yeah, I don't really seek it out. I don't really have the interest to seek it out, but I'm sure I should to be a healthy human being. Maybe at some point. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I never really socialized in high school either. The socialization I did have was online. I mean, I was only at a couple years of high school, so I didn't really have the opportunity anyway. But yeah, I'll have to think on that though. But not a great answer, but I'll come up with one. What sparked your love for reptiles and how old were you? I always really liked animals, just like furry animals, wild animals, and North Carolina has a lot of reptiles and amphibians, so I thought that they were cool too. So I was probably 6 or 7 when I realized that they were pretty neat. What's an unspoken rule to keeping reptiles? Everything you're doing is wrong all the time. No matter what you do, it's wrong. That's the rule. And can we see some baby photos and a picture when you're like 5 holding a snake? I don't think I held a snake when I was 5. Just go on my YouTube channel. I have videos from 10 years ago of me doing reptile stuff. How many hours of research would you estimate you've had to do over the years? It was mostly videos and Wikipedia. I mean, I assume you're talking about reptile care specifically. But yeah, mostly trial and error, talking to peers in the community, and YouTube videos, yeah. Have you ever taken business classes or startup company? What is a startup company course? Or have you winged it the whole time? Planning to start my own in 2022. I feel like all those are a scam. If you're talking about like university. I mean, anyone that's teaching a business class at a university, I could be wrong. I've never gone to college, but if they know what they're doing, shouldn't they be running their business and be like filthy rich and not teaching a class for a wage? But no, for me, I just watch YouTube videos. People act like YouTube doesn't have everything you ever need in life. YouTube is all you need to know everything possible. There's also great services like Skillshare, which is actually a sponsor of the video. So yeah, I think there are good courses. Just don't overpay. You shouldn't be paying hundreds of dollars for these things. Either just a cheap subscription to something or just free YouTube videos. There's so much out there. What would you do if you never ran GoHerping and Emerald Scales for a living? I was kind of tossing up the idea of like going all in on video in the sense of YouTube or going all in on photo in the sense of freelance photography, editing and stuff. So I'd probably be video editing, photography, stuff like that. I'd most likely still be working like just self-employed though. What's one thing you weren't quite ready for or expected when you started Emerald Scales? There's a lot of Emerald Scales questions. Literally everything. I couldn't expect any of it. It was so foreign. It's like, it's the most foreign thing I've ever done. Every single step was like, I didn't even know what to Google because I was so confused, whether it was like a technical, legal side of like, so what document do I submit to do this? And how does the taxes work? And yeah, it's every little bit. I'm like, it's everything. Okay. Just out of curiosity, what are your beliefs in the paranormal, UFOs, and Bigfoot? If you do believe, have you had any experiences? I don't really have anything notable to add. Aliens totally exist, right? There's no way they're not. I mean, most likely it's just bacteria, but that's still an alien. So yes, I would say 100% aliens. UFOs, probably. Why not? I don't think anything's necessarily visited Earth, but I could totally be wrong. Bigfoot, probably not. Would have found him, unless he's just extinct or something. I'm pretty open-minded though. Bigfoot, probably not. I used to though as a kid. I was pretty sad when I realized that satellites can pretty much track everything, and we probably would have found them by now. Where do you see Emerald Scales going years from now? Do you think you'll be as motivated to continue your business that will grow it even further? Or maybe you feel burnt out or think it'll fizzle out in the next few years? Now, okay, here's the thing. It's very risky to say anything in a YouTube video when you are not 100% certain that is what you're doing. But I am considering taking a little break, taking a little breather, a little hiatus. I was just in a drive-through line for like 45 minutes because it's New Year's Eve and everyone was, I guess, doesn't want to cook. So while I was there, I just wrote down this long list of pros and cons of should I take a break from Emerald Scales. The pros do outweigh the cons, but you'll have to wait and find out. I'm not sure. We'll see. If you had anti-venom on hand, would you see yourself keeping a venomous snake, such as a rattle or viper? I used to kind of want a copperhead in the future, but now it is the future and I don't want a copperhead anymore. But they're pretty, but no, they're not for me. How do you say GIF? I say it the right way. If you had to take on just one species for the rest of Emerald Scales, what would it be? Leopard geckos. If I would do it if I could. If I could totally sustain Emerald Scales just on leopard geckos, I mean, they're pretty straightforward. I enjoy them, and I pretty much know how to deal with every issue with them. And yeah, I don't know. I like leopard geckos. It would be leopard geckos. If you didn't love your Tesla, what would your second choice be for a vehicle? Well, even loving my Tesla, there's many other vehicles I want. Most likely, I could see my next vehicle not replacing it, but being an addition, a Corvette Z51 or a Porsche 911 Carrera or the Lotus Emira. They're all pretty good looking cars. Or maybe a Model S long range, who knows? When are you gonna start accepting reptiles through Emerald Scales again? I don't know. It depends on if I'm gonna take a little mini break or not. Just think about, if I took a break, think about how many videos I could make. Just every day, if I could just work on videos. it's tempting. What can I say? I'm thinking about it. But there's still about 35 to 40 that have to come in, that people that have already paid. So it'll be a minute. It's not immediate. If you have to rehome your animal in like the next month or so, sadly it won't be able to be through remote scales, because also the weather's just too cold. You said you started Skyrim, so I ask again. Oh, sorry, I missed it apparently. What race do you choose in Skyrim? If you're not an Argonian, are you truly GoHerping? Why would I be an Argonian? Oh, lizard. No, I'm a dirty Imperial. Thank you very much. Do you ever go on vacation? If so, who looks after your pets and business? Not really. I can go on day trips, but I'm pretty much limited to at most one night, which kind of sucks because I want to go more places and I can't. Another reason to take a break. Who knows? Oh, well, I mean, personal animals still, but that would be a lot easier to find help for. Are you thinking about getting any other poultry or even bigger livestock? Most likely, I forgot what they're called. Quails. I'll probably get quails this year. Nothing bigger at this property, but maybe down the road, and who knows how many years. If I have more space, I would kind of like a couple goats, but I think that's it. I think that's my limit. I don't want to be a farmer. Exactly. Interesting. Do you prefer the drier air of the Piedmont region, the salty coastal air, or the humid mountain air? For those of you that don't know, North Carolina has all three. From the west, you got the mountains, the Piedmont, and the coast. I really like North Carolina. I love being kind of in the center because it's a quick and easy drive to either place. If I want a day trip to the mountains, it can happen. Day trip to the beach, I can do it the next day, no problem. So I can't really pick. I love all three. It's a great combination, but the Piedmont works for me. I'm used to it. But then probably next the salty coastal air in the summer. Do you wrap cars as a side hustle or just your own? I want to learn and might be taking my career to get wrapped in Eastern North Carolina. I have so many contacts and people that want me to wrap their car. I really like it, but I don't have the motivation to do it as like a side hustle. It also doesn't pay well enough. I want to keep it as a thing that I just do kind of for fun. So yeah, I wrap my own fully, and then I've done half of my girlfriend's car who I still need to finish. And then after that, I'll probably rewrap mine, but with the same vinyl too, just because I've gotten better at it. And then I'll probably rewrap hers. And I think that'll be it for a while. I don't really want to do it more than that. But I suggest you check out doing it yourself. You'd save a lot of money, unless you just don't like that kind of thing. Do you find it hard to keep a work-life balance? Well, for me, work is life, and life is work. And that may sound negative, but I mean it in a good way, because I like the majority of the work I do. So it's a balance by not being a balance at all. I guess that probably doesn't make sense. Have you ever had someone want their animal back? And if so, what did you tell them? We have. People have asked for their animals back. It might sound bad, but we say no, because for some reason, the people that ask for them back, like the animal's not healthy. It was given to us in poor condition, and we would basically be putting it in a neglectful household to give it back. So a little awkward the first time, but yeah, we don't give them back. All these people asking legit questions. I want to know if you like pizza. I ate pizza every day for about a year and a half a few years ago. Yeah, I ate it every day, actually, a couple weeks ago. Pizza's pretty good. It's got everything you ever want in the food. What can I say? Would you ever record yourself playing Skyrim? I'm kind of tempted. I might do a Skyrim Let's Play. We'll see. Because so many funny things happen. Maybe an Oblivion Let's Play too. If a natural disaster hit your home, a hurricane or tornado, for example, what would your plan be for the animals? I shouldn't say this in a video. I don't have one. Now, granted, the area I'm in is very low probability. It's much more likely I'd have to deal with a house fire or something going wrong in the house, like a pipe busting and flooding the home. I'm pretty prepared for the most likely things. For natural disasters, I'm not sure. But any given time, I don't have too many animals, but hopefully the house will be on solar next year, so if there's a power outage, I should be good. Are false Watercoopers good pets? I think so, as long as you know what you're getting into. I actually quite like the one that we had. I had fun with it, and I did a video if you want to check it out. Any financial YouTubers you recommend? I want to sort out my finances so I can own a Tesla. Yes, there's so many. I don't feel like listing them all in the video, but I think this will also be a video. It's literally just all the financial videos and YouTubers that I suggest watching, because that could be a video in itself. You can also just go to my channel, click this channels tab, and you can see everyone I'm subscribed to. There's a lot of financial channels through there that you can check out. Do you have any tips convincing my landlord to let me get a ball python? They don't like snakes. I just wouldn't risk it. I would just wait till you can not rent. Of course, I mean, some people rent their whole lives, in which case you'd be waiting quite a while. I just do not suggest getting a reptile if you're renting. Do you regret dropping out of college? No, I never attended college. What shows do you think are overrated? Steven Universe. Everyone always says, oh, you like Adventure Time, you like regular show, you like these cartoons, you should watch Steven Universe. I tried. It sucks. What are red flags of potential buyers of reptiles? Poor spelling, interestingly. Not poor grammar where it's like they don't capitalize, but it's literally when they can't spell properly. Because also, how do you spell wrong when you have autocorrect? I don't know. There's this weird pattern of if they have poor spelling, they're probably not good at caring for their animals. And it's surprisingly true. Also, veterinarians, I do not like selling to veterinarians. They're such a pain. I'm so mean to veterinarians. It's kind of just a meme at this point, but it's also kind of true. Do you ever run into people wearing your merch? I don't think I've ever seen someone wearing my merch, which I'm kind of surprised by, honestly. Maybe it's weird that I'm surprised by that. And maybe once at a reptile expo, but one person did say they found my merch at a Goodwill. I'm more surprised I haven't found it in a Goodwill. Do you never get bored? I really don't get bored. Anytime I'm even just doing an activity I don't feel like doing, there's so much going on and like my mind is racing through so many ideas that it's kind of physically impossible for me to be bored. It's kind of nice, actually. When will that other unboxing video come out? I still have not edited part 2. I was hoping to release it on January 1st, and then January 1st snuck up very quickly. I'll edit it soon. Do you usually drink alcohol? I do not. I've had it a few times, but generally no. Favorite video game, favorite hairstyle, last meal, lick the bottom of a fat guy's shoe or kiss a fat girl's big toe, suck a skinny guy's finger, or lick a skinny guy's nipple. Things I need to know. I guess all 4. I tried to keep a straight face for that answer. What's something you want to get into but can't? I was thinking about this because I got the mic, which I really like, and I've just been like talking into it to tweak it and figure things out. I've always wanted to voice act, and I'm such a bad actor and I'm such a bad reader that I don't know if I could do it. Even just voiceover stuff. If you want my voice, whatever, I don't know, YouTube video, hentai, anything, you can email me. Maybe I'll do it because I kind of want to play. I feel like I'm getting a little better and I'm good on camera, I think. I don't think I'm that good on camera, but I don't know. If you want, you can email me, alex@GoHerping.com if you need my voice or something. How many anime body pillows is too many? I need to think about this. 3 maybe? Like 1 behind your neck, 1 in each arm, 1 under your legs, and 1 on top of you. 5 is perfect, 6 is too many. I don't think there is a limit, actually. I feel like the benefits only rise. If you could do anything else as a job, what would it be? You're not gonna believe me when I say this, but I can't think of a better job than being a YouTuber. I always wanted to be a YouTuber, and it's honestly pretty much everything I ever wanted. So like, I really like being a YouTuber. So YouTuber. It works just fine for me. Tesla or Lucid Air, and why? I like Lucid Air. I'm glad they exist. I want more electric car companies. It's just too luxurious for me. I prefer the sporty side. I'd rather get the Audi, I forgot what it's called. I don't really look at Audi, but like that kind, or a Porsche Taycan or something. I don't like Lucid that much. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. What type of YouTube comments annoy you? Okay, obviously we all read comments that we disagree with. There's the comments where you could go on this long debate about, and then there's comments where it's like, they're so obviously wrong and you so totally know exactly how to prove them wrong. But to prove them wrong, you'd have to write like 3 paragraphs and it's just not worth the time. But I'm always tempted every time, and sometimes I give in. But it's the ones that they're like a bait. They're just trying to get you to bite and start arguing. It's so hard not to, but I really try not to. Who's sponsoring this video? This video is sponsored by, I don't think anyone, but GoHerping plushes. You can buy them at GoHerping.com. I've still got some for sale. All 3 of these were in a row. Beans, drugs, go to Chipotle order, bowl, white rice, black beans, barbacoa or chicken, cheese, lettuce, a little bit of queso, maybe some guac, corn, and a large bag of chips. And the Mexican cola, that's good. And finally, just why? Well, I don't know. That's the end of the video. Thanks for watching this Q&A. Hopefully you watched the Q&A. I don't know. A lot of videos coming this year. And once I click stop on this one, I'm gonna start working on another. I'm gonna have fun and hopefully you enjoy them as well. So see you in the next video. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'm Alex and goodbye. That was awful.